You know, most comics come to Omaha. They love Omaha. We love those guys right back. And what's cool about this is you start to meet these comics, and then a cycle starts to form.
Take
right?
Rob Little. Yeah, he was in town last February, and look at this. He's back.
Rob's back. Yay!
I
love you guys,
like
man.
we can see you. It just lights up a room, you know? You're so happy.
Well, you guys, you know, some
That's
of them you
legitimate.
go to and you're like not as excited to be back, but like you guys, I mean, you're on my DVD for Christ's sake.
Yes,
Like,
we
I
are.
love you guys. So it's great to be back.
What have you
so
been doing the
cool.
last year?
Oh, I got ordained,
Yeah.
so I started doing weird weddings and stuff. I did my best friend's wedding, and it was awesome. And I got to like, they didn't know, but I'd like made up a bunch of things in it. You know, like he's like the skinny kind of dorky guy, and his wife had like to love and protect in there. And I looked at her and I looked at him and I said, honey, you're probably gonna have to do most of the protecting. He's pretty little. Like I was doing all these goofy jokes and it turned out great. And then after that, I just came up with this idea. Oh my God, I could do like really weird weddings and then we could start filming these and maybe pitch the show idea. So we did. And it's called I Do Unique Weddings. And Regis Philbin's company, RAF Entertainment, is looking to produce it. And so we just go around the country and we meet couples that want to do, you know, out of the ordinary weddings. And so we're like, there's a Star Wars one, an underwater one, like all kinds of
Are
different
you going
things.
underwater
Nudist.
for this? No.
But you
No,
haven't filmed any yet, though, have you? You haven't
No,
filmed
it's all like
No.
we're just getting it all
Would you
together.
do that? You would.
Oh,
would
yeah, I love it.
Perform a ceremony wearing
Would
nothing
you
at
go
all.
nude?
You have
You're
the
not
confidence
wearing
to do
anything.
that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know, but
come
you have
on,
the
I'm-
confidence to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I would be mortified.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh.
could do it.
No, I would never.
You
I
could
would.
go as
I
my
would break
date.
out in hives. It would be the worst.
Slide that in there. But you said you were trying to lose some weight. Speaking of
I'm
body,
up and down, and I had some minor surgery last year, and you couldn't really do anything. And then, but I'm all about the P90X. So I'm that
Are
guy.
you doing it? That's hard.
Do you do it in your
love
It's
hotel
a
when you're
serious
traveling?
program.
Yeah.
A hotel or wherever, man. You don't need a lot of room or anything,
Yeah.
so I just do it.
But it's
Yeah,
tough. It
that's,
is
I
tough.
admire that because I've
Thanks.
tried it and it was like, oh.
I'm pretty
I don't know if
awesome.
I'm cut out for
so.
You are a comics comic, right? If I read some of the comments from Tracy Morgan and Kevin Nealon,
Yeah,
Jimmy Fallon,
Those
they
guys are like
respect
buddies
you.
off the like we all like when we are hanging out and just have a great time, and they kind of just watch me and do. I don't know what it is. It was weird. Tracy Morgan, we went, and that's crazy. I can't believe you saw that one, but
Yeah.
we did this like Catholic college together, and they were like, you guys have to be clean. And I was like, no problem. And Tracy's like, you know what you got when you booked me, you know? And we were like, what? And he was filthy, and and I'm like in the wings dying, you know? And the lady was just so mad after, and we just went out and had drink Hennessy all night and just got crazy. And since I'm ordained after, I just absolved us, and we were fine.
Hey, we're thinking about him, by the way. I don't know. I hope he's doing
How's he
okay.
doing? Yeah.
I haven't talked to him lately, but I guess
Forever.
he's doing better.
Pulling for him.
The Saturday Night Live special was last week. You're not an alum from Saturday, but you have a lot of buddies who are on
Well,
Saturday Night Live.
not
What'd
an
you-
alum, but I should be. Did you remember in 2008 I was picked?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
I was
but-
picked to be a new cast member, and that was the year Sarah Palin came out. So Tina Fey and all of them were supposed to leave, but they came right back. So nobody realized that they had even left because they came back on and
right.
she did all that. So when I saw her, they brought Sarah Palin back on, and I was
She's in
just
the
like,
audience.
I should be there.
thorn in your side, right?
But
Did you see
that
the
was
special?
awesome.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it was just
Yeah,
everybody
it
was
fun.
there.
It was cool to
I
see.
kept wondering if Eddie Murphy had come out or not.
Yeah.
Did
And-
you hear he was supposed to do
And
that
then
one
the Bill
sketch?
Cosby. I know we talked about that on the show
I
yesterday.
was reading some
I
of that.
know, I don't like hearing about because Bill Cosby was the reason I got into comedy. I mean, him and Eddie Murphy were the two
know.
guys I listened to.
I
growing
wanted him
up.
to be my dad growing up. You know,
Wow.
I mean, I watched the Cosby Show every single day, so all of these stories.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a fan, it breaks your heart.
Yeah, I always wanted to
wanna
come
hear it.
down the stairs singing with my family.
That's how I ended up with a
Like
scar
you
on
did.
my head here. I was reenacting a scene from the Cosby Show, and I fell
Where you had a drink
and
and you
busted my.
passed out?
No, it was Claire. The
You and Cliff Huxtable?
no,
partying?
no, it was Claire broke her foot. And they told her she couldn't go up the stairs, and she said, "I'll show you." And so she went up the stairs, hopping on one foot. And I thought I could do that. If she can, I can. And I cracked my head, and passed out for almost an hour. But it's
I
okay.
don't remember
It's a
any
good
of that.
story. She had this beaded shoe. Trust me, it's online.
You and
I remember
shoes.
it like
You love
yesterday.
shoes.
I do.
All right.
Tell us about your previous job, because this to me is one of the most fascinating parts of your story.
Well, I didn't know. I always wanted to be a comedian my whole life, and I grew up in a really tiny town, One Light, and so I never thought it'd happen. I just thought it was a dream. And I ended up moving to Detroit after college with a computer science degree, and I was working for IBM. And I happened to move right next to the same club Tim Allen got started at. And so I started going up, I took a class, and I ended up doing it. And like within like 2 years, it was going really well, to the point where I was booking so many gigs that I couldn't even be at work anymore. So I was like, my last year at IBM, I called it 53 sick days or something like that. I said I had migraines, which I just couldn't see myself coming in, is what it was. And I sent out, I was a computer guy, so I hacked into the email distribution list and literally sent out emails to Europe, Asia, Africa, saying you should follow your dreams and do whatever you want to do and quit your job, and I'm going to be a comedian. Here's my website, and just sent it. And that day, I got so many hits on my website, but immediately people were writing back going, company emails them for personal use. And I'm like, I don't care, I quit. And walked out the door, but they wouldn't let me quit. They let me take a leave of absence.
So when you think about it, or what?
He said, well, we put all this training into you, and you don't seem that funny. And I was like, and I said, well, that's good, because it's a day job, right? I shouldn't be messing. But he didn't know I was working with all Ford people, and all day I'm cracking jokes and asking them if this is funny or not, you know. And so he didn't get to see me. And when he left, I got named Michigan's best up-and comic by the Detroit Free Press. And I emailed him that, and he goes, oh, you're not coming back, are you? I wasn't coming
There's
back. They
your
named me
sign.
worst up-and-coming comedian.
You're one of Nebraska's favorite as well. Rob
God.
Little tonight, two shows tomorrow night, and then Sunday, that 7
Yes.
o'clock show.
Man, so good to have you
Yeah,
back,
and
Rob.
on my
Good to have
DVD, like we mentioned, you guys are on it.
That's
I
true.
did a sketch at the Jocelyn Castle.
Yeah.
There's a sketch on there. So there's a bunch of sketches around Omaha on my newest DVD, too.
Sounds great.
Rob,
So, yeah.
We adore
you're a
you.
great guy.
Thank you.
Come back
It's
next
lovely,
February,
guys.
okay?
I hope so.
We'd
All right,
like
buddy. We'll see you
that.
soon.